color is white, but I'm also going to put pink on her. That means this is one of my feral queens that's a purebred queen that's been mated down in southern Utah, Four Corners. Right? So we got two colors. She's getting two colors. All right.
Now which side do you use?
We're going to use a matchstick for paintbrush, and let's see. We'll put the paintbrush there when we're done. I want to make sure that the paint is mixed up thoroughly. So let's do this. Let me do this. We're going to mix this up so we don't have too thin a paint or too thick a paint, right? Too thin and it'll run over, it could run over her legs or wings or eyes. We don't want to do that. So we want it just the right consistency. I'll get any extra paint off of the paintbrush or the matchstick in this case, and then we'll dip it. Now, here's the instructions. You want to paint the queen bee on the thorax, all right? She's got a little bald spot on her thorax. Now you're going to pin her down so her thorax is right in between one of those little spaces in between the grid. So if your paintbrush is dripping paint like this, that's going to be too much paint, all right? So I want to just tap it a little bit on the side of the jar until I can tell there's only just a little bit of paint that's going to come off, not too much. Okay, right. Wait a minute. No, let her move. I just let her move around until I got her right. Okay, let me get the light just right here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, right. Okay, there. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, that's not quite enough paint. I'd like a little bit more paint on there. Now she's turned upside down, so that's not going to work. I want her on the foam. Okay. All right, we're going to try. Okay, now we got to give just a little more paint. Okay, that's good. Now, all right, that's good enough for that. Now we're going to try pink. We're going to put white and pink. Okay, mix it up good.
Smells like nail polish.
Yeah, nail polish will work. Here's what we do. I'll wipe all of the paint off of that matchstick. Wipe it all off. All right. Okay, now we know we've got it thick. We've got it clean. Now just get a little bit of paint right on the end of it. Test it on this one. Test it on that other there. That's too much paint. Okay, that's about right. All right, now can you see clearly enough to do it?
Yeah.
Try not to cover up all the white. I have to be able to see where she is. Okay, now. Okay, she's got white and pink on her. Now we just need to let that dry. This is a fairly fast drying enamel model paint, and it'll last a long time. I think it's better paint than the paint pens that you use. This will make sure that there's paint on her for quite a while.
There's no labels on those really anymore.
Now there's different ways to mark queen bees. You can just pick her up by the wings and hold her and put a mark on her. Or you can use this little tube. You have to catch the queen and put her in the tube. Another handy way, if you're not confident about catching the queen, because you got to pick her up by the wings, you can take a little screen. It's number 5 hardware cloth, and I've just cut a little piece and I put that right on the comb where the queen is, and hold her down gently and paint her right on the comb. The thing I like about these tubes is that now we can let the queen sit here for 10 minutes while the paint dries. Because if you turn the queen loose, if you catch her and you hold her by the legs or you pinch her by the thorax lightly and you put a paint on her, then you got to sit there for 10 minutes and wait for the paint to dry. Because if you put her right back in, the bees are going to crawl all over her, and then she's going to get paint smeared all over everywhere. It might get on her antenna, which we don't want, or on her eyes, but it's best not to have paint get smeared all over her. So if you use this tube, you can sit here and let her dry for a while.
Where do you get something like this?
Order that from the Bee Supply. That's
What's it called?
it's a paint marking tube, queen marking tube, queen painting tube. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Most of the beekeepers' supplies have it. Yeah, you need to practice. So before you get too carried away and mark the queen, practice on the drone bees. So now drone bees don't have stingers, remember. So if you can pick the drone bees up by their wings, practice holding them by their abdomen, or you can pinch 3 legs so they can't spin around. Don't pinch one leg, they'll just twist around, you might injure the queen. You know, on the drones, we practice on the drones, and then once you've got the hang of doing it right, then you catch the queen, and away you go. Thanks for watching the Honey Company's videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Bye for now.